been an interesting week for us here at Wing Cloud, right, Shai? Tell us a little bit what happened.
Yeah, it's been an extremely interesting week, as probably all of our viewers already know. We launched Wingcloud exactly last week, and it was a big media attention with articles on TechCrunch and other media outlets all over the world, and we got a lot of attention and people who are reaching out and developers who are trying out Winglang, and other people who are trying to figure out exactly what Wingcloud is and what solutions we offer apart from just the Wing language. So we're kind of we also had other activities, so it's been a busy week.
Yeah, we also kind of announced that the company was funded with $20 million. That's also kind of big news. I don't know if that's something that happens to you every day, but that's
that doesn't happen to me for sure.
For sure, yeah.
20 million seed round, and that's because we're building something big. As some journalists like to call it, ambitious.
Ambitious. Okay. Okay. And another thing that happened is we were all kind of I would say a month ago we were all part of the company called Monada, but now we're part of the company called Wingcloud. Can you tell us a little bit about this change?
Yeah. So I don't know if anyone, like any of our viewers, knew the name Monada. Basically, we had
hey Mafio.
We had the Wing language, and that's the open source project and our main product right now. It's actually not a product; it's an open source project, and that we're building together with a community. And but we were a company that was called Monada, and we were a happy bunch of 16 people working mainly on Winglang. But just before the launch of all these news articles, we kind of saw that having one name for our flagship project and another name for the company was confusing to people. Like, okay, so we know you as the Wing guys. Now you're right. Monada. So what's up with that? And like a good startup, we decided to do things in the last minute, and we changed names twice. I think.
Right. Yeah. I mean, you know what? We should say that kind of in the last minute we changed the name, and that's it. We have the name. It was Wing Systems, and then after that last minute we changed. We made another change, and the name is Wing Cloud. So I mean, yeah.
And who knows what we're going to be called next week?
Right. We just went with a team discussion where people were still trying to adjust to the name and the relationship between Winglang and Wingcloud. Is that a product or not a product? And it was an interesting discussion. Naming is hard. Every developer knows this. Naming is hard. I wonder where this is going to take us. But let's talk about kind of the vision of the company. Do you have something prepared for us? I think you do, right?
Not prepared, but
okay.
But yeah, we have like basically. You want to show the website of the Wingcloud or just talk about it?
Yeah, you can show it. You want to share the screen?
Well, let's see.
You need to present and then share.
Share screen.
Then I think I need to. Okay, we're waiting. You want me to do it? Yeah, I can do it.
Yeah, do it.
I'll do it.
Oh, wait, no.
So what, you want me to show Wingcloud?
Yep.
Okay, so let me do this.
I'm just a guest. I better not let me.
Okay, so this is off script. We're getting off script.
Yeah.
Let me present.
Off script. We don't have a script.
Yeah. Thank God. I don't know how to do it with a script.
The one time we tried, it was much worse.
Wow, it was it's still hard. What am I saying here? Not the right.
Okay, let me share it.
Not the right screen. Stop screen.
I assume that as the host, you're gonna.
Yeah,
do
I
it better
assumed
than
I
me.
assumed so, but I am not able to do it. It seems. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, great.
Okay. Build above the cloud.
Yeah, so this is the Wing Cloud website, which was developed in about 2 days. Um,
But what crazy Dave do?
yeah, and we're proud of it. I think it turned out pretty nice, and it tells the story of this kind of an abstract cloud that we're trying to build. So basically, as written here, we're creating a unified programming and operational experience that works across all cloud providers and services. So what does it mean in reality? That's kind of a cryptic language here because there's not enough room for in a short tagline. So basically, it means that we want to help developers and DevOps engineers and operation persons. We want to help everyone that's in the cloud development and management business to be able to build applications, deploy them, and then manage them, and to do it in a one unified experience that's, in our mind, much better than what developers are used to today. And so basically, we're starting with a Wing language that's a programming language, and again, the unified theme continues. So a language that unifies the infrastructure and runtime in one model, and then.
And I think that the language is kind of this is the shining beacon. This is where basically you take all what we believe in how cloud development should look like, and this is where we're aiming for. But from a practical perspective, we want to supply services that will allow basically to do the same thing that Winglang is allows you to do, to basically write and test and develop things locally and then release them to any cloud. I think probably Elad kind of does a good job explaining this in his blog that announces it. So basically, kind of goes through the introducing Wing Cloud, and then the programming language.
And you're sharing the blog.
Yeah, and then the standard library, for example.
Yeah, so I think it goes from the development stage, so language to write code, and then we have the Cloud SDK, which is a standard library of the language, which is a high-level abstraction layer over all the cloud. So basically, you can write code once in an abstract level and then compile to different clouds and different provisioning engines. So we have cloud portability. The SDK also, because you write code in an abstract level, you can also compile it to a local simulator.
Right.
So then this helps with local development.
Right.
So it allows us to interact with the application, to test the application. We can actually write tests that run as unit tests locally, but also run on the cloud. So that's a big piece for the development phase. And then in between the development phase and deployment phase, we're working on preview environments. Right. So I make a pull request and I want to interact with my Wing application, kind of like developers are used to in front end, like what Vercel is doing. So we want to be able to collaborate and test and show it to other stakeholders in the company, to maybe a designer or a PM or a salesperson. So that's like another part of the unified cloud experience. And then the next part is obviously we want to deploy our application, and this is something that might come in the future, kind of like a managed multi-cloud self-host platform. And the last phase is after we've deployed the application, we want to be able to manage it and to perform operations on it. So this is something that we've started looking at. It's called the Wing Cloud Console.
Right.
And it's basically a unified application-centric management console. So you don't just view your application as a bunch of resources, but you view it from above. You
Right.
see the logical structure of the application, and whenever you want to perform operations on it, so you're not searching for some lambda to invoke where you don't know what it does, but you're looking for some like subsection of a subsection of a subsection.
I think in a way, when we're developing application, we have the business logic in mind. We're saying that this is a queue that connects to these things, and when we're looking at our infrastructure in AWS, for example, we lose the context of the domain of the business, and then if you're using Wing, if you're using a lot of cloud resources, that's even a bigger problem for you, because you have a bunch of resources and you don't know what's their actual purpose from a business perspective and a user perspective. So kind of the cloud console is a solution for this for those kind of things.
Yep. Precisely. So that's pretty much the vision of Wing Cloud, and that's what we raised money to build, and hopefully we can make it work and provide a good experience for developer, for DevOps, and for operation people, and that's it.
Yeah. So awesome. Darren Shepard, the advancer of Kubernetes Scale, he was talking about returning to the console. It looks like he's a visionary. Interesting. I'm not familiar with this article. So basically, what we're saying, the first manifestation of this is Winglang, but Wing Cloud, the company, will basically produce more manifestation of this. So I'm excited to see what you're going to build. Interesting to see what your product person is thinking about this, but we don't have him online. Instead, the person that we do have online, and you should stay to get him in touch, is Mark, who will be wearing a bunch of hats today. The first one is his DJ hat. Shai, any last thing to say about Wing Cloud? First of all, congratulations for the raise, man. It's a great milestone.
Congrats to
all of us.
To all of us, everyone on the team,
and everyone in the community. Thanks for this is a shared success, and it's a huge milestone.
Basically, when you raise at this early stage, a lot of like what investors look at is the team, and whatever you're building, and the traction and the community that it generates, and the activity in the community. So really lots of thanks to everyone on the team, everyone in the community, and keep up the good work, everyone.
Great. So I'm going to have Mark the DJ. You're going to say hi to Mark. Hey Mark, how you doing, man? Hello. And we're going to say bye to you, Shai. We're going to say bye. It was fun having you here. Thank you for the time, and bye-bye, Shai.